We're back.
Hey!
It's been a while.
It has.
And I've talked about this a little bit on Twitter, but yeah, I've been dealing with exhaustion for about a month caused by multiple factors. There's no huge medical issue or anything, but it has pretty much zapped all of my spoons. So I only have enough to get through my day job and maybe my after shows, and everything else has just been like, I feel like a zombie all day. So we kind of lost a month of recording there, and that's completely on me and my medical issues, so that's where I've been. And I'm gonna try to keep up on RWBY. Things are getting better, so we're gonna try and get back on the horse here. We're not recording the rest of RWBY Chibi. It's just too many things to do and not enough time before RWBY itself starts. So that's where that status update is. It's gonna be variable. For people waiting on Patreon rewards, I'm working on those. Editing is a thing that requires spoons. So
And time.
And time. Oh my god, time. That is in short supply.
So much time.
I spend a lot of it sleeping because I'm trying to fix things. But yeah, so we are back. We're doing kind of a RWBY double feature in preparation for the season. Neither of us have watched the Blake short yet, and we have somehow remained unspoiled, which, holy cow.
Thank you guys.
And also the trailer dropped today, or I think probably yesterday by the time this video goes up,
yeah.
because rendering takes time. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at those. It's gonna be super fun. Back on the RWBY train. So let's start with the character short. Click.
This is the Blake.
Click. Yep. Rabble, rabble, rabble. People.
Menagerie. People have replaced the shadow people. I know it's been that way for a while. But look at all the people.
Nice.
And look at all the individual people.
Yep. Rabble, rabble, rabble. The sounds of people.
Different types of people. Wow.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Hi, Jeremy.
Why'd you join the White Fang?
Same reason as you.
But
But why fight when I pass for human?
Yeah, that's a good point.
She's got mystique powers.
It's okay. You're not the first person to ask. I know I look just like any other human girl. And for years, that's how I was raised. We lived in Mantle with the other Faunus working the mines. But my parents wanted something better for me. They managed to enroll me in an Atlas prep school. Imagine that. A little Faunus girl from Mantle going to the city of dreams.
Uh-oh.
I felt like a princess. But I had to follow a set of rules.
Pose like a teen, etc., etc.
Whoa! Jesus. Wasted no time and just opened fire in public?
No bringing friends home.
Sure, why
No
not?
talking about my parents. And absolutely, under no circumstances, was I allowed to change colors. No one could know I was a Faunus.
that sounds terrible.
It wasn't. It was confusing at first, but it wasn't hard. Especially if it meant being an Atlas. Sometimes the other girls would say things about the Faunus. That they were animals, that they were dirty, or they lied, and I'd say those things with them. Because I felt like I was one of them. And then, one day, there was a cave-in at the mines. I was at school when the news broke. Apparently, one of the workers tripped while handling some agitated dust crystals. The explosion caused a chain reaction. And my friends snickered.
Well, you see the guys? Did they change?
I lost control. Every inch of me
Yeah.
blue as I Don't be. I broke their teeth.
Oh, girl.
Oh man, this season's gonna be heart-wrenching.
This is gonna hurt. Like a lot.
What happened?
He got away.
Especially if she can't go up against her friend.
Sorry.
But I mean, her family's in danger. Look how good the... Looks so
What
good.
happens when you change engines?
Looks so pretty.
I broke their teeth.
That was really good.
Can't blame you, girl.
That was really good. I miss Ruby.
Yeah! Ruby Chibi is nice for making your feels better, but Ruby itself is damn good.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right.
let's move on to the premiere.
Shall we? To the trailer for season
Right, the
5.
trailer, not the premiere.
Well, it's the premiere trailer.
This is true.
That says it premieres October 14th,
And
which is soon.
quick.
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
The White Fang was promised the destruction of Haven, and they'll have it once we have what we need.
Your plan isn't gonna work, Blake. Just leave Menagerie before it's too late.
You're going to have to make me.
And I'm looking for someone.
Yeah,
Mistress
girl.
controlled territory is the widest reaching in the world, you know, and that makes it infinitely harder to protect. We get one shot at this.
If Adam gets his way and Haven falls, it's only going to make things worse for the Faunus.
We're better than humans. We have everything humans have and more.
Things are bad, but we can figure this out.
My sister has the Spring Maiden, and I know where she is. We need to go as soon as possible.
I always knew I wanted to be more than a farmhand, but who would ask for this?
Can I help you?
Oh, Ruby,
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This season looks good. And the show looks like it's getting darker and darker and darker.
Are we really surprised?
Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm very pleased. This looks like it's going to be spectacular. And yeah. Yeah, this is going to be good.
I am a little worried about the fact that the leader of the Faunus, or she seems to be the leader of the Faunus, the leader of the animal people is a black woman? Or a woman of color?
That doesn't mean anything. Because the Faunus in general are not, they're a minority.
That's true.
I do not have a problem with it. I'm very pro people of color in this show. And we see that in Menagerie too. There are so many people of color in the background. And obviously that whole Faunus storyline is a metaphor for human prejudice.
I worry about handling it, and I worry about
I'm not.
unfortunate implications.
I'm not.
That's
These I have complete faith in the writers and the creators of the show. They know what they're doing, and they also come from diverse backgrounds. So
this is true. We shall see.
I fully trust. And just because Adam has an audience with her means literally jack. it means jack. She could be like, okay, I'm listening to you. You're a crazy homicidal madman, and we can't have any of this.
I'm listening
Goodbye
to you.
forever.
Leave.
Goodbye forever.
Yeah.
Have him killed on the way out. A man's crazy.
Yeah.
And she might not even be the leader of the Fauna. She might just be some sort of emissary. Like,
I will not be sad for Adam if/when he goes.
oh, how
Bye.
great would it be if he was killed off, like, super prematurely? Like, we've built him
Like
up to-
Torchwick.
Yeah! Yeah, like we've built him up to be like, ooh, this kind of big bad person that did this horrible thing to Yang that has emotionally like been very abusive to Blake, and he just gets killed off screen
You just wanna see him
by
get-
someone else.
I'd love to see him get eaten by a Grim.
Oh, that would be so funny.
You have been eaten by a Grim.
Is that like an Oregon Trail style death?
No,
for the
it's,
RWBY game?
oh god, what was it called? And there's going to be 35 comments telling me what the name of the game is, but it's one of the first text-based adventure games. I feel like it starts with a Z, but it's basically like, look left, look right, go forward. Oh, there's a cabinet in front of you. Inspect cabinet. The door is locked. And you have to, it's just text-based and you put in
It's like
commands.
you've been eaten by...
By a Gru. That's the monster that's going around in there, and it's, occasionally you'll wind up somewhere that you're not supposed to be, and it's just, you have been eaten by a Gru. And then you have to start over.
That would be really funny.
It's actually a lot of fun. I cannot for the life of me remember what that game is called, but I found it in college at one point. It's free to play online, and I think I spent a couple of hours just kind of faffing around, and I found a golden bird's egg, and I found some keys, and I found all sorts of crazy shit, and was opening doors and exploring, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. I enjoyed it so much I don't remember the name.
Speaking of games, RWBY has a board game.
It's
I
Kickstarter.
I want it whenever it becomes available. I want it. If I could have it, that would be super.
It is kickstarting.
Yeah.
So support that, yeah. Yeah, anything else to say, or are we just looking forward to this weekend? And usual policy, reaction videos will be delayed a week. We're not going to put up the video for an episode until we've seen the sponsor episode that week. So if the video's delayed a couple of days, assume that we haven't seen the episode yet, and don't tweet us spoilers.
However,
after
RWBY premieres on October 14th, we have a delightful thing to announce. Our after show is coming back, and we're actually, much like we have in years past, we're going to be covering episodes on AfterBuzz. We're changing the frequency of the number of after shows, which I forget what it is off the top of my head, because I didn't take notes at that meeting.
If I remember correctly, and we'll make official announcements later, so you'll have the schedule in writing. If I remember correctly, when we are off season, we're doing it once a month, just to talk about general Rooster Teeth stuff. And when we are on season for RWBY or for Summer of Animation stuff, it's every other week. Regardless, it's Wednesday at 7, I believe.
I believe so, yes.
So it will be next Wednesday at 7.
We're doing a pre-show, sort of, where we'll talk about RWBY a little bit, but we're also going to be talking about Day 5, RWBY Chibi,
everything else, the Camp Halloween special, everything
Halloween
else that's come
special.
down the line.
Yep.
All right. So look forward to that. Mark your calendars, and of course we'll talk about it on our social media, so you'll be able to see the full schedule then. In the meantime, where can the people follow you?
You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheMenguin. That's TheMenguin.
And you can follow me all over the social medias, as well as on Twitch at Kiaxet, that is Kiaxet. If you would like to support this channel, we have the Patreon, which again, I'm playing a catch-up game with the rewards, but they will happen. We have the Ko-fi, and you can also commission us if you would like us to watch a thing. All of that information is in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm done now.
Oh, there.